Hi, welcome to Thiru Academy. Today we are going to discuss about Angular routing. First of all, we'll see what is routing. What is routing is nothing but without sending a request to server, we can able to load the other template within browser. Okay, look at see this. This is the home page. Home is working, right? About us, about is us is working. Contact us, it is loading the contact us page. In this way, we need to load other templates without sending the request to server. That is called routing. Okay, Angular routing. According to the routing, we no need to send the request to server at the time of redirecting from one page to other page. By using routing, we can implement the single page applications. Okay, it is available in @Angular router package. Okay, Angular providing the @Angular/router package to implement the single page applications. Router module. We need to import this module from ng module to apply Angular routing, or else if we want to use Angular routing, we need to import that router module. In this, for route is the function. We need to provide the router object for route function. Okay, using this function, we can provide the root router object of the application. We have for child also, we'll discuss later. Okay, routes is the class to create the main router object. We'll see one example so that you can understand more. Okay, we need to provide the path for every component at the time of creating router object. As you already know, in module we have so many components. There is a possibility to create many components, pipes, directives. We'll see one example so that you can get it more about this. Okay, I'm creating new project, ng new router project. Here we need to we are applying routing, right? Here we need to select yes, then CSS. I'm entering. We no need to install node modules, right? Why? Because we already have. I'm closing, and in router project I'm opening that command prompt. Okay, I'm running this project ng yes. No. See, port 4200 is already in use. I need to close the previous project. If you want to use same port. Okay, now I am running. I have closed earlier one. Otherwise, if you want to go with different port, ng space yes space hyphen hyphen port, we need to specify the port number, which port number you want to use. Like that, you need to provide user defined port also. Okay, yes, fine. See, it is running. Okay, I'm opening this project file, open folder. Router project. Yes, fine, it is opened. app.component.html. See, let me delete some codes in that. Some lines from app.component.html file. See, I'm deleting from here till not till end. We need this dow, right? Closing dow. Yeah, we don't want this one also. Fine. Router outlet is required. We'll explain about this. Okay. Yeah, saving this. See, I don't want this one also. So I'm removing this one also. SCG. Yeah, fine. Saving. See, gone, right? Okay. We will implement our own implementation over here. Okay. I'm creating new component here. Okay. How to generate component? ng generate component. Home component I am creating. Component name is home here. ng generate component about us. Yes, one more component. One more component I am creating. ng generate component contact. Fine, right? One more component I am creating which is called error. ng generate component error. Fine. 4 components is enough. Let's come to our application. Yes. Yeah. Here we have created about us component, contact, error and home. Right. We can see these components in ng module decorator. In declarations we can observe app component is default component. Whenever application is created, it is created. Then these 4 components we have created now. Whenever we have selected routing as yes, router app routing module file is created. Okay, this file is extra created. When we compare with previous our videos, app routing module.ts is not created in our previous examples. Now we are discussing about routing, right? We have selected yes, routing as yes. So app routing module.ts file is created. Here we have already discussed routing. We know for implementing routing we need to import that ng module from Angular package, right? Angular core package. We have imported. It is default import. Whenever we application is created, it came in earlier versions. Okay. Here is router module and routes is the object to create the paths and all. Okay. Here routes is the class to create the router object. Okay, here we need to define our implements, router modules. Okay, we'll see. Here ng module is the decorator. We need to use for router module to specify router object. Here for root is the function to specify the router object. Okay. Here finally we are exporting this entire router app routing module as this file as app routing module. This we need to see in we can observe here imports here in module page we need to import that app routing module. Okay, app routing module.ts. Here we need to implement our code. We need to provide the templates and all paths, right? Without sending the request to server, we need to relocate to some other template, right? For that, we need to specify path in routes mod in app routing module file. Okay, here you can observe how we can provide the paths. This is the syntax for specifying paths. Okay, here path is the attribute need to specify. Then which component we need to load for default path. Okay, component colon I'm specifying home component. We have created right just now, right? For default path I don't want to give any path, just I have given the URL. By default I want to display home component, that's why I have created empty path for home component. Same way we need to create paths for other components also. Okay, See, path for about us component. About us component. We need to specify path, right? About. Contact component. For contact component, I am providing contact. For error component, we need to specify star star. See, error component. That's correct, right? For home component, I have given the default path. For example, if you want to redirect to home component from some other component when we click on right, for that purpose I am specifying one more path, home. I am providing here. Okay, this we need to specify in component HTML file, right? How we can specify? See, for example, here we need to specify uh, anchor tags. With anchor tags I'll specify now. Okay, router link we need to give. See, for home I'm giving this one. Sorry, home component. Sorry, we need to specify only home, like that. Not no need to specify entire name of that component. Okay, just space NBSP we need to use for that little space. I'm specifying for about us contact. Same for contact. Fine, right? I'm saving this. Will observe in browser. See, in next page it is came. Here we have provided these links in div tag, right? Div is container tag. We already discussed about container tags, okay, in our previous videos. If you want to watch it, go and watch it. Okay, see, here it is application is running with 4200 port, right? By default it is landing on home page. Why? Because we have provided that empty path for home component. That's why. Okay, I'm creating about us page is loading, and contact us, clicking on contact us, contact is loading, right? If you want to modify anything and check, see, in contact component, see, here is the HTML page. We need to modify the template code. I'm providing one more paragraph tag here. Okay, see, contact low. See, in contact, when we click on contact, two paragraphs is loading, right? Contact works like that. Okay, again home I am clicking. For home, home is working, right? Home component is working. Whenever we have landed our application, do we need to load home component, right? For that purpose we need to provide empty path here. For from other component, if you want to load home component, we need to use this path. Okay, whenever we have provided that we didn't provided any path, wrong path. See, here is home. By mistake we have sent some other path, right? In that situation we need to display some error page, right? That's why error component we have specified here, and it is working fine whenever we have provided that wrong path. Okay, this coming to app component.html page. Here is the one thing new we have specified. Okay, router link is a directive useful to useful to route to other template whenever we have specified, useful to navigate to template. Okay, whenever we click on home, it needs to be display home component, right? So for that purpose, router outlet is useful to match the component with that path. To match that component and load to load that component, router outlet is useful here. Okay, both are directives. Router link and router outlet are directives. Here router outlet is mandatory directive. We need to specify that our router outlet directive uh, to display, to match that component and display that component in browser. Router outlet is useful. Okay, router link also a directive to navigate to the other template or component template. Okay, here what we missed here when coming to app module, sorry, first we'll discuss about app routing module. Here whatever the components we have created here, these are the components we need to observe here and we have specified. Okay, here routes is the class. This is a small review for routes. Okay, here, routes is the class to provide that routes paths and all. Okay, this is the way to create that paths. Routes is the object name. That name we need to provide for that router module dot for route function. Okay, here imports and exports are import. We are importing that router module and exporting that router module so that we can use in other components, other modules also. Okay. Finally, entire app routing module we are exporting as app routing with the name app routing module, that we need to observe in, that we need to define in here. app.module.ts file imports, in imports we need to observe here. Okay. Here browser module is useful to load our application into browser and to run our Angular application. Browser module is useful, that we already discussed. Okay, remaining our components and modules whatever we have imported in this example. Okay, let's finish this. If you really like this video, please like and share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. If you want this Angular notes, complete notes, please let me know in comment section. Thank you.